is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We are currently 3 weeks out of the competition, and this week is going to be the most intense week of this prep because we are basically peaking. The weights we're going to be lifting this week are going to be insane and low-key scary. Basically today I have bench press and I have 70 kilograms today on bench press. I've only ever lifted this much weight once, and that was back in December, and it was also not competition standard. When I did it, it was like a touch and go, but for competition you actually have to pause at the chest and wait for the press command. So today we are going to be attempting 70 kgs again, but this time it's gonna have to be competition standard. I am really nervous, but it is what it is. This week, yeah, as I said, it's gonna be intense. We're going to PB on squat as well, so I've got squat tomorrow. We're going to lift a pretty big number on deadlift as well. So this week is kind of like the final heavy lifting week, and then next week we are going to start tapering before the competition. So I'm going to basically take you along with me on this journey. I'm just gonna show you my training this week and gonna just document this for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and remember to like, subscribe and share if you like the video, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm feeling really nervous and not at all confident for this week because so far I feel like throughout this prep we've been gradually increasing the intensity. Like basically every week we've been going up by 2.5 kilos on bench, and there were some weeks where we even repeated the previous week's load as well. On squat I feel like we've just been going up by 5 kgs, same thing with deadlift, but this week the weights are basically going up by a lot. Last week on bench press we did 65 kilograms, so to go up to 70 kgs this week, this is a big jump, I feel. By the way, competition prep doesn't start 3 weeks away from competition. We basically start prep literally about 8 weeks or sometimes even 12 weeks out of comp. So I have documented all of this for you guys, and I'm guessing if you're here watching this, it's because you're interested in powerlifting in the first place. But yeah, so if you're interested in seeing like the whole journey of the whole entire prep, you got to go and watch those videos on my channel. There's 2 videos there. I'm training with my coach today, so I'm probably not going to be able to record the session in detail for you, but I'll do what I can to record as much footage as I can.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging on myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah. You always make me feel like, oh yeah. You never leave my thoughts run, oh yeah. You're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. Maybe you're brave, boy, you're my weakness. Giving we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah. You always make me feel like
workout is done, and oh my god, all this feeling nervous, and we actually ended up excuse me, we actually ended up just doing 67.5 today, which makes sense. And also just a little update as well, because I've spoken to my coach today, so I have a clearer idea of what's going to be happening this week and next week. So basically he told me that this week is going to be the very last week of heavy lifting for squats and deadlifts, but then next week squats and deadlifts are going to be lighter, but bench press next week is actually going to be the heaviest week for bench press. So we're going to try the 70 kilograms next week. So I thought I'd tell you guys a little bit about competition prep, because I figured if you're here watching this video, you're either interested in powerlifting or you're interested in competing for a powerlifting comp or something. But anyway, this is something that I wish I knew when I first started. And if I didn't have a coach, I wouldn't even know this stuff. A lot of this stuff my coach has taught me and I've learned over the years. But basically, when you do a competition, a powerlifting competition prep, essentially you're always going to have what we call a peaking and a tapering period. And this is basically what is actually happening this week and next week. And you have that in any competition prep. It's going to have a peaking period and a tapering period. And what does that mean? Peaking means that you're trying to get your body in peak shape, basically, to be able to handle super heavy weights on comp day. So generally throughout the year when we train, we don't train the way we are training right now. Like generally throughout the year, we're not doing singles or doubles. In my program, generally throughout the year, I have 5 reps or 6 reps on squats. Like we do a lot more volume because that helps you build muscles, and as a result helps you build strength as well. But right now we are trying to get our body ready and our joints ready to handle really heavy weights, and that's what peaking is. So all it means is that basically the training, the weights get heavier and heavier every week, basically, but you're not doing as much training volume. So volume means the amount of exercise that you do. So it's the number of reps and sets that you do. So yeah, right now the number of reps that we are doing is really low, but the weights that we are doing is really high and really heavy, because we are getting our body ready to handle really heavy weights on the platform. Mind you, on the platform, I'm going to be lifting weights that I've never touched before. I'm going to try to go for a personal best. And technically, a personal best is something that I haven't lifted before. So we need to get our body ready for that. So this is what peaking is, and all powerlifting competition prep will have like a peaking period, which is usually around 4 to 5 weeks before the comp. That's when you gradually start peaking, and that's basically what we've done. What you're gonna see in this video is basically like the top of a peak. So this week and next week. So this week we're gonna peak on deadlift and squat, and next week we're gonna peak on bench press. So I've mentioned this earlier. So that's peaking. Then we have what we call tapering. This is another thing that I had no idea what that was initially, and I know a lot of people want to compete in powerlifting, but they are just doing it for the first time. They're just trying it out. They may not necessarily have a coach to guide them through this process, or they might be like following a powerlifting program online or something like that. So they may not be aware that tapering is really important. So tapering basically is reducing the weights and training volume as well to 2 weeks to a week before the competition, to allow your body to completely get rid of fatigue, because as you train and as you lift heavy weights, your body is going to be fatigued. Okay, so the purpose of a tapering week is weeks. For me, it's going to be 2 weeks of tapering. So yeah, it's basically, the purpose of that is to reduce fatigue, but you're still trying to keep your strength fairly high. So we're still gonna train, we're still gonna lift heavy weights, but the weights are not gonna be as heavy as the peaking week, if that makes sense. So we might go down by maybe 10-15%, something like that. I don't know the exact numbers because my coach always telling you what to do. So, but yeah, it's gonna be around 15% lighter than what I'm lifting currently. And the training volume is going to be really low as well. So we might actually cut back on accessories during that time. We might not even do any accessories. And the workload is gonna be really, really light and really easy to allow my body to basically get rid of that fatigue, so that on competition day I am feeling like really, really strong, because the fatigue is going to be really, really low. Like I'm going to feel really fresh, really good on comp day, so that I can actually express my true strength on the platform. Check out what I got in the mail from City Strength. Let's go and open this. So I got new knee sleeves, because the one that I had them, I bought them 2 years ago and I got them in 2XL. But mind you, 2 years ago, your girl weighed 90 kilograms when I first started powerlifting. Yeah, so now those knee sleeves are actually loose. So I had to get new ones, and I got new ones in XL. So let's go and open this together. I'm excited. This arrived just on time for squats tomorrow, because you guys know we've got squats tomorrow. Also, I just messaged my coach. I just messaged him and I asked him whether I could try 110 kilograms tomorrow if 107.5 feels really, really easy, which I doubt it. I doubt it's gonna feel that easy. But if it does feel really, really, really easy tomorrow, I want to go up. I want to go up, because tomorrow is basically my last heavy squat day before the comp. And I want to feel confident that I can hit the numbers that I want to hit for the comp. So the closer to that weight I can hit in training, the more confident I'm gonna feel on comp day, basically. Anyway, let's go open up this package. I feel like I got the wrong one again. Oh. SBD knee sleeves. I feel like I got the wrong one. Those are not powerlifting ones. Those are just regular ones. Oh no, it says, oh, let me show you. This says here, SBD 7mm PL for powerlifting knee sleeves. So I got extra large as well. So yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like the ones that my friends have. So let's see. Yeah, those are similar to the one I've got. Okay, I'm actually gonna go try these on now because I need to know whether it fits before squats tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go and try them on. Okay. So yeah, basically my other knee sleeves, I can literally just put them on like just socks. That's how loose they were. With this one I can't do that, and those are different as well from the one that I had before. Those ones are a lot stiffer, so I have to basically fold them like that in order to put them on. So yeah. These are too small. Hello, it is Wednesday, squats day. So as you can see, I am dressed and ready to hit the gym for squats. And I've got to say, I am not as nervous today as I was yesterday for some reason. I guess I'm more confident with the squat, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just about to head out and I'm gonna need to drink some electrolytes first before we leave. I have a sports drink before going to the gym because it helps a lot. Hydration helps a lot. So let's drink this. It's nicer when it's really cold. Anyway, my coach actually got back to me and said that he's happy for me to try 110 kilograms, but he told me to make a call on the last warm-up set. So the original plan was to go 107.5 kgs today, but I feel like I could do more than that quite easily. So I asked him if I could, and he said yes. But I can't do both. I can't do 107.5 and then go on and do 110 because it's too much. So I have to choose whether either I do 107.5 today or I do 110 today. So I have to make a call. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how the weights move while we warm up. My last warm-up set is going to be at 100 kilograms and I'm going to see how that moves. I am literally holding all this stuff in my hand, also holding the camera as well, carrying all this stuff in my hand. So basically I've decided to keep the knee sleeves, by the way. I can't actually get them off by myself. Like yesterday I had to get my partner help me take the sleeves off. But I've decided not to actually return them because they are actually meant to be tight. So yeah, but at the same time, if I can't take them off at the gym, I don't know, I'm gonna panic. So I'm gonna maybe get someone to help me take them off, or I don't know. So I've got the sleeves here with me. Those are the new ones, and I've got the old ones as well. So I don't know, once I get to the gym I'll decide which one I'm gonna use, but I do want to try the new ones, because this is, if I keep it, then I want to compete in those ones, and those ones are better. Like, they're going to help me squat more. So obviously I want to train in those today, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel a bit nervous about it not coming off afterwards and stuff, but we'll see how we go. Worst case scenario, we're just gonna use the old ones today. Parking was crazy today at the gym. Like, I had to park at the back really far, so, but that's okay. Let's grab our stuff and go. Okay, so those are my old knee sleeves here, okay, and that's my belt. So yeah, we're gonna bring those and the new ones as well. So yeah, with the old knee sleeves, I got them 2 years ago. They cost like $200, thinking that's gonna last me like at least 10 years. They are very durable. There's nothing wrong with my old knee sleeves, except that they're just too loose. So now I had to buy new ones again, and the same thing might happen when I lose more weight, but we'll see. And the belt, oh my god, you don't even want to know, the SBD belt that costs like $500. I'm telling you, powerlifting equipment, really expensive. So, not to mention you have like the soft suit as well that you've got to wear on competition. You have straps as well. It's really expensive. It adds up. Got in the gym, I started warming up. So I need to warm up really well before I squat. So I started on the treadmill, just like a bit of cardio, and now I'm moving on to more specific warm-ups. So warming up the joints, so especially like the hips, shoulders, lower back muscles. Yeah, warming those really well, making sure there's enough blood flow going into those muscles. And I've got some exercises that my physio gave me as well, because I may have told you guys that I was like dealing with like back pain and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. So you'll see me do all these things just now. So let's begin. Okay, so I've decided to use my new knee sleeves. I'm gonna use baby powder to help me put them on, and there's lots of people training here, so if I can't get them off, I'll just ask some random person in the gym to help me take them off. yeah, I gave up. This is too hard, wasting too much time and energy on that. So I just did 80. So I basically went straight from 60 kilograms up to 80. That was good. So now I'm added 10 more kilograms. So next we're gonna do, that's 90 kilos. So we're just going up by 10 now. So we're gonna do 90 kilos to see how that goes. Then we'll go to 100. Then from 100 I'll decide whether I'm gonna go for 110 or 107.5. So let's see how we go. But so far I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really, really strong. Like that 80 kilos just moved like nothing. So yeah, so far so good. $90 kgs was a little bit of work down the bottom out of the hole, but we still move well. So I'm gonna go up now to 100, and this will basically tell me how much more I've got for today. I'm actually running out of energy. Like currently it's 12 and I'm running, yeah, I'm feeling tired. So I got a sports drink to give me some more energy. But I think I've been in the gym for an hour and a half already and I'm still haven't finished my squats. I'm still doing squats. So this is insane. Like this workout takes forever, but yeah, that's powerlifting. Okay, so now I've got my accessories, so I'm just gonna try to do these accessories really quick. I'm really tired as well, so I might take it a bit easy on the accessories today. But yeah, I've got hip thrust now, so guys, the workout is finally done. Oh my god, it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I actually got to the gym at 10 past 10 this morning. Like, I just looked at the videos when I was recording on the treadmill, that was 10 past 10. So I have been in the gym for almost 3 hours. This is crazy. And I am so glad that I'm currently on school holidays. Usually though, like usually when I'm not prepping for a comp, my training is a lot shorter. I do the same exercises, but it doesn't take as long because I don't have to spend 30 minutes just warming up, and I don't have to rest for so long in between each set as well, so it goes a lot faster. It's actually the squat that took the longest to get through, and obviously I wasted a lot of time as well trying to get those knee sleeves on as well. Oh my god, that was horrible. But anyway, yeah, I'm really glad it's school holidays right now, because it also means that I'm less tired and I'm able to recover in between training sessions. Like, my recovery has been pretty good, so yeah. But anyway, I'm actually starving right now. I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna drive home and eat something because I haven't eaten since 9, and I had to get one of those, and I'm almost done with this. This has sugar in it, so that gives you energy as well. It's not just electrolytes. Per serving, 36 grams of sugar just in this bottle here, so that helped me get through the rest of this workout. And I cannot imagine being in a calorie deficit and prepping for a competition. Some people do a calorie deficit and try to lose weight just before a comp because they are trying to compete in a weight class and their body weight might be a bit higher and they need to lose weight before competition. But I cannot imagine doing that because right now I've been eating in a calorie maintenance. Like, I've been eating a lot of food and I'm still running out of energy in the gym. So yeah, I could not have done a calorie deficit while prepping for a comp. So no. So yeah. Anyway, let's go home. And let me tell you, I am so glad that tomorrow is a rest day. Like, if I had to lift weights again tomorrow, I don't know how I would have done that. Yeah, and I think I'm a little bit more tired than usual today because I trained bench yesterday. Normally I don't do that. Normally I have bench on Monday, I have a break on Tuesday, and then I train a squat on Wednesday. But because I had to train with my coach, so that's why we did it on a Tuesday instead, because he didn't have any availability on the Monday. So yeah, but anyway, I shall see you at home. Hey guys, so I just want to come on here today and tell you about how I feel about this journey. I feel like I show you a lot of things. Like, I show you how I train, what I eat, my recovery, and I show you what I do, but I haven't actually told you how I feel and what's actually going on in here. But yeah, basically, obviously I feel excited, especially as the competition approach. I'm getting butterflies in my tummy. I'm like really excited, but there is another side which maybe you don't see. But the other side is, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but most of the time, honestly, I'm feeling really disappointed in the weights that I'm lifting in the gym at the moment, especially so close to the competition. I feel like I should be a lot stronger than this. I feel like I should be lifting more, but unfortunately, it is what it is. These are the numbers that I'm lifting currently in the gym, and I feel like it's nowhere near what I feel like I should be able to do. Now, mind you, those numbers that I'm lifting in the gym, it's my coach that is prescribing me those numbers, and I understand why he's giving me those numbers, and he's already explained it to me as well, why we are doing the things we are doing, and I completely agree with him, and I know we are doing the right thing right now. but I can't help it to feel like a little bit disappointed, because I feel like I should be able to do more at this point in time. So I may have shared this before or at the start of this video, I don't know, but I have been dealing with a back injury. Actually, it's back pain. I don't want to call it an injury because an injury sound more serious, but I have been dealing with back pain, and that back pain is nothing recent. In fact, I have been dealing with this back pain over the past 8 months, a long time. It's been on and off, but this back pain has really been setting me back, especially in my deadlifts. Yeah, this back pain started about 8 months ago, and you know, it set me back every time it flares up. And recently, like I think January, like end of January, I flared up my back again, and I've been doing physiotherapy and I've been dealing with it. The back is feeling better, but it's still not feeling 100%. And I'm telling you, it's been setting me back a lot. And this is really frustrating. And this is why I'm disappointed as well. I'm not disappointed in myself because I know I've done everything. I know I've worked hard for this, you know, and like I don't just go in the gym for 45 minutes and train and go home. And like I've worked really hard for this. I train 4 days a week, and I have been doing that for the past year, guys. It's not just something that I've done in the past couple of weeks or months. Like for the past year, even longer than that, even before that, I've been training in the gym 4 days a week. I don't really ever miss any training sessions. And my training goes for 2 hours, like sometimes 2 hours and a half, that I spend in the gym, because powerlifting training does take a long time. So yeah, after all of that, you know, to not see the results that I want is kind of, it's actually really disappointing and disheartening as well. And, you know, I want to be the person who comes on here and tell you guys that just keep going, never give up, hard work will pay off. But at the same time, you know, I haven't given up, because I've been training and dealing with that pain, with back pain, for like 8 months or more, probably like a year even. Not a year, but yeah, like a long time. And you know, I've been training hard, putting in the work, training around an injury, you know, and I haven't given up. And yeah, and I'm not necessarily yet seeing those numbers that I want to see, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to hit the numbers that I wanted to hit for this competition. And that's, I guess, this is the disappointing part about it. But I'm not really disappointed in myself. In fact, I'm actually really proud of myself that I'm still here, I'm still going, I'm still training, I'm still fighting. I'm really proud of that. And I'm really grateful as well for the people who are supporting me. I'm really grateful for my coach as well, who's coaching me and training me as well, and my family, everyone who's supporting me. I'm really grateful, and I feel like on one hand, I know I'm feeling disappointed and stuff, but on the other hand, I'm still here and I'm still doing the thing that I love doing. So I'm really grateful, and I feel blessed that I'm still able to do these things. I'm still able to train. I'm still, you know, I'm still able to move my body in ways that I enjoy. And I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm still getting to compete. So this is great. We're currently 5 weeks away from the competition as well. And I'm recording this today because this is how I feel today. Like, this is how I've been feeling this entire week, basically. So I thought I'd share this with you in terms of, yeah, what's actually happening in here. But I will be okay. I think that at the moment, the reason why I keep trying and I keep pushing is there's a part of me who still has a lot of hope, and there's a part of me who's still like trust in the process. I 100% trust in the process. I 100% trust my coach, and I trust myself as well, and I have hope that everything is going to be okay, even though it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to, you know, pull those numbers at the comp right now. It doesn't feel like, I kind of feel self-defeated a little bit, if that makes sense, but at the same time I have hope and I have faith and I trust in the process. So I know I'm gonna be okay. But yeah, anyway, I will see you next week.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget.
Good morning. I am just about to go to the gym for a deadlift session. Today we've got deadlift and my coach has given me 140 kilograms. To be honest, I don't know. I feel like it's a big jump because last week I did a 130 and that was work. That was like RP 9.5. So I honestly have no idea how I'm gonna lift 140 today. However, I technically should be able to do that. I've done 140 before, but it was over a year ago. Gonna go in, we're gonna start warming up, and we're gonna see how we go. I'm gonna take what I have today, okay, and because that's all I can do, okay. There's no point focusing on the things that I cannot control. If the strength isn't here today, I cannot control that. I don't have much control over the outcome. The only things that I can control is what I do to prepare myself and set myself up for success, okay? So I've done all the right things. So this week I haven't had any alcohol at all. I've stayed hydrated. I've tried to keep my stress level really low. Yesterday we had a lunch. It was Easter, what was it, Good Friday, and there were like lots of alcohol there, like wine, drinks, champagne, all of that stuff, and I didn't drink anything. I've been eating really well, and right now I'm just about to have my supplements before I go to the gym. So let's do the creatine together. I don't know if you guys have seen me do this in my other videos, but basically I just get a spoon, because one spoon, not like that, but more like something like this, is about 5 grams of creatine. So we're gonna take that. Whew, that's the creatine done. And next up we're gonna have a caffeine tablet as well. This is 100 milligrams. I thought it was more than that. Maybe I have 2 actually, because like a cup of coffee has 200 milligrams of caffeine. So, and I've already had coffee this morning with breakfast. Yeah, by the way, I've already eaten breakfast. I've eaten a lot of carbs in my breakfast today, like to really like try fuel my workout, like really fuel my body. I've had a banana, I have breakfast cereals, and now I'm having this, which also has sugar in it as well. So I'm carved up for this session. I'm gonna take 2, but I don't know, because sometimes if I take too much caffeine I actually get anxiety. But I'm feeling excited right now, but I'm not necessarily feeling too nervous, which is good. So I could take 2. One, and another one. All right, we are done. So we are just gonna head into the gym, grab our stuff, and I shall see you in the gym, or maybe in the car, I don't know. let's talk. So as you guys could see, I failed my top set at 140 kilograms, which was pretty disappointing. And then after that, I don't know, I was gonna try it again, but then I thought, no, it's not here today. So I went down to 135, you know, failed it again. Yeah, so I am pretty disappointed, but I'm okay. I'm feeling okay. At least now I can go into this competition not setting unrealistic expectations as well. And I feel okay. Like I feel good, like considering what happened. My final warm-up set at 130, because 130 was supposed to help me decide on what to do for the top set. 130 actually moved a little bit better than last week, but it was still a lot of work. So I knew that whatever I chose for my top set today was going to be hard work. But I don't know, I just went with 140 anyway. So yeah, like I told you guys before as well, 140, I've done this weight before, a year ago at my novice competition. I did 135 kilos before as well, before the comp, when I was peaking for the comp. So I don't know, I feel like I should be strong enough to lift 135 or 140, but I don't know, it wasn't here today. It just wasn't here today, and that's okay. Like, I don't know why it wasn't here today. I'm thinking could be that I'm still fatigued from the squat session earlier this week. Yesterday I did a bench press session yesterday, by the way. I didn't record it because it's just like a secondary bench, nothing exciting. But I did notice that yesterday I was quite fatigued yesterday. So there is a chance that that fatigue did not quite dissipate today, and I was still a little bit fatigued. And in fact, when I warmed up today at 90 kgs and 110 kgs, the weight did not fly. You know what I mean? Like usually when I'm in shape and I'm strong and I'm not fatigued, those weights just fly. It didn't quite fly today. So I knew there was a tiny little bit of fatigue today. So yeah, so it could be fatigue, you know. So if it is fatigue, and if I do peak really well for comp day, this means that maybe I'm looking at, I don't know, 140, 145 for comp day. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Worst case scenario is that I've detrained. So what does detraining mean? Detraining means that you lose your strength because you're not able to train with sufficient intensity. And in fact, I think this is what might have happened. And this is actually worse than being fatigued. Because if I'm fatigued and I can't lift the weights today because I'm fatigued, that's okay, because for competition day, I'm going to peak and then that fatigue is going to dissipate. And that's fine. But if I'm detrained, there's not much I can do. So I suspect that maybe I have detrained a little bit because, like you guys know, in January, I flared up my back. And since then, I haven't actually been able to deadlift with high intensity. Like when I flared up my back, like when you flare up your back, like you need to get that pain under control. So you need to reduce the load. So not just the load, but you have to reduce volume as well. So this is what we had to do. And as a result of that, I believe that I have lost some strength because of that. So since like January, so it's been January, February, March, April, so 4 months, I haven't been able to train at super high intensity on deadlift. And 4 months is a long time. So if I haven't been able to train hard enough to elicit like a response and build my strength, I'm gonna detrain. And I have a feeling this is what may have happened, which is not a good thing. But there's nothing we can do about that right now. So all we can do is learn from it and apply that in, you know, in the future. But right now, there's not much I can actually do about that. So we're not gonna worry about things we have no control over. Okay, so we're just gonna do our best on competition day. Yeah, so with the rest of a session today, I don't know, I tried to hold on. Mind you, that session today went for 3 hours, and after like 2 hours and a half in the gym, I was like so exhausted. I was still deadlifting and I was so exhausted. I just wanted to go home, but I still had squats to do, and I had 5 reps on squats, so I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to come home, and I'm starving right now. I just want to go in and eat, but I just thought I'd do this video first, get this out of the way. But yeah, I still trained. I still did the squats even though I was exhausted, because whatever the outcome is on comp day, and if I'm not happy with the outcome on comp day, I don't want to go, okay, that's because you didn't work hard enough. Like, I know that I'm doing my best. I'm doing everything that I can to do well, and I don't want to feel like I didn't give it my all. Like, I'm giving this prep everything I've got. Like, when I tell you, like, the sacrifices that I've made, like, I'm trying my absolute best to do well in this comp. So tired or not tired, we still trained, we still did the work, we still got it done. Yeah, and now I'm here, gonna go in and eat some food. So pretty sure that this is the last heavy session of this prep in terms of deadlifts and squats. Next week we are going to do, there's another heavy session on bench press. We're gonna try 70 kgs, but deadlift and squats, we're gonna start tapering on the deadlift and squats earlier. So yeah, so basically next week we're gonna start tapering, but I mean, we have this heavy bench press session first, and then straight after that we start tapering straight away, and then we have a comp in like 2 weeks times basically. So yeah, so I'm actually gonna end the video here, guys. Thank you so much. If you've made it this far in this video, thank you so much. I hope that you guys have gained something out of watching this video, and let me know as well in the comment box below if you have if you've enjoyed the video and stuff. So yeah, I will end the video here, and then I will see you in the next video. So the next video is probably gonna be showing you my final bench press session that I'm doing next week, the taper, and then comp day or something like that. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing those videos, remember to subscribe and also hit the notification bell as well. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. Bye.